Ooh, good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know why I like this song so much. So I tricked another tarot reader into letting me read for her. So this morning, I'm going to pause that because I'm going to save that one for later. I love that song right now. It's like my favorite song at the moment. Ooh, so good morning, good morning, good morning. So we are going to check in on Little Miss Oddball's person. She don't know who her person is yet, but she's concerned about her anyway. We're assuming it's a her, but we all know we don't know, right? So we're checking on your person. There she is. She's over there in the comments. Y'all, if y'all want to check out her channel, she does live tarot readings. Just donation based from what I saw, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to read for your person. Like I was just saying, we don't know who your person is, right? But you were still concerned. So we are just going to see. We'll get some messages from the deck of many things here. The first one that popped out this morning from my thumbnail was you shouldn't know too much about your own destiny. So, I don't know if you've ever seen my reading style before, but I do 3D, 4D, 5D. So it'll be what it is like on the 3D for them, what's going on in their mind in the 4D, and then what the spirit guides, angels, celestials, whatever you believe in, thinks about it on the 5D and what they have to say about it. This is fun. I've never done it this way, where the person's like, they don't know yet. And it's so cool because I did that. I remember doing that with the Ouija board when I was like 14. Careful. That's how I picked up my first spirit guide, Braille. Well, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say your person's probably going through a breakup at the moment. Because I got a lot of feisty cards here. I'll start out with these two though. It says, even though the seed to the tree of life was planted in darkness, and I also got do or do not. There is no try, right? But then we got go ahead, punk, make my day. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. And I think you have no heart, and I had a mind wants to give you mine. So this doesn't mean necessarily that they're thinking this about you, but I definitely feel like they're going through a breakup at the moment. So if you are here on one of these soul journeys, right, where you're destined to meet a person, twin, whatever you want to call it, you might be picking up on these kind of energies as well. You guys will mirror each other in certain aspects. You'll go through similar experiences at the same time. All right, so we're going to do a shadow card, then we'll get an earth magic, and then we'll do our 3D, 4D, 5D. We got gilded regret. Ruth, you know who Oddball is? That's crazy because I stumbled upon her on accident. Oh, okay. I thought the way you said that. You guys are just talking to each other. I'm trying to keep up both. We got Gaia and nurturing. That gilded regret card, that's usually somebody stuck in a situation during because of finances. They can't afford to leave. They've made a decision to stay somewhere. Right? Bird in the golden cage, that's the gilded regret card. This guy's giving me some trouble today. I'll tell you what. This is Tarot of the Old Path. This is Universal, the regular, traditional. Which one would you like, Oddball? The Old Path or the traditional classic? You got it, traditional. And don't worry, everybody. I'm going to do it all signs later for the weekend. So everybody will get a mini reading later since I'm not going to be doing the story time and cards at the end of this one tonight, this morning. Or we'll see. I mean, if it gets a big crowd, maybe I'll go ahead and do it anyway. All right, so 5D, Spirit Guides, Celestials, Angels, Arcturians, Pleiadians. We don't care what we call them, just as long as who they are. Our guiding. 5D. What do you guys think about all this? 40. What's going on in our head? Or in their head, I should say. I'm terrible. I'm old. On multiple levels, so I use pronouns. And it's hard. It's a hard habit to break when you're a reader too. Not a tarot reader, but a book reader. $40. There it is. What's going on the 3D? Sorry, I'm kind of boring while I'm shuffling. So you were talking about you were itching your nose the whole time you were reading me. I'm over here like this. My damn hands are shaking. There's so much buzzing energy going on. All right. This person does have a good group of friends around them, like a little wolf pack. They're definitely gaining a lot of rebalance. They're stabilizing. Whatever's going on, they have had a big victory, right? But on the 3D. So yeah, they're going through a breakup. They're on like I guess the winning side of the breakup, or the side that's like in the right? Definitely bit of a manipulator, somebody who might like to play with dolls. You get my drift here in the tower. Definitely somebody who is smart enough to know how to calculate people. You know what I'm saying? All right, they're definitely going through a rebirth at the moment. but they are in the burning down stages. Because you got Five of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with here, but Queen of Wands reversed, Seven of Cups reversed. I feel like they probably definitely got played, right? So they're going through a re-empowering phase there with their friends. At the end here, it's like a focus on working on skills, you know? This is the kind of person, whoever it is, they're going to be working on their rebirth, right? Everything's been kind of burnt down. Like I said, you got that gilded regret. They're kind of stuck in situations they don't want to be in. And they're working on skills. They're smart enough to know that they need to work on themselves and their own skills to get out of whatever they're in. So I have a big feeling here that the reason you haven't met your person yet is they're not done working on them damn selves, right? If you guys are meant to be together, then you each have to go through a certain amount of soul evolution before you can actually hit paths where you intersect. All right, on the 5D, you got the Magician. I feel like this is kind of you. You might not even be aware of it, but you are you are the one that is manifesting this timeline, whether you realize it or not. You've created it. I'm going to say it's for both of y'all, right? You and this person. Y'all are still learning how to work on, not focusing on the spilled cups, right? The 3 spilled cups on one side, forgetting about that 2 of cup connection on the back, right? Almost kind of a loss of lose hope, right? But that's part of it. At the end here, though, when you guys do come together, these are going to be the 2 energies for y'all. Are you a fire sign? With the Empress there and the Emperor. So yeah, when you guys do come together, you guys will balance out each other's masculines and feminines for sure. All right. You get the gilded regret here. That is just something that they're going to have to work through on their own. Like I said, they're working on those skills. They know they need to. Like on the 3D, I think they're a bit being dramatic with the breakup or whatever's going on at the moment in their own 3D world. But on the 4D, they're aware that they need to work on their own skills to get out of this cage. Definitely nurturing energies, right? And this is for both of y'all. It's a nurturing energy. Return to Gaia, return to nature, Connecting into nature is the doorway to the rest of the realms, right? That's how you connect into the 4D spirit realms. And then that's how you can connect to the 5D. You've got to go through the 4D first. So I always tell people to meditate as much as they can in nature, because that's the easiest way to raise your vibrations, right? The only thing is it's hard when you're not in nature to do that. All right, should we go ahead and do a fairy tale card and 1 card for all the zodiacs? Since I got a good group of you in here today. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, and then I'm going to go walk the dogs, and then I'll come back and do an all signs. I should have said that so loud. I'm surprised y'all didn't come running in here. All right, let's get a story time. Let's get a card we haven't seen yet. Okay. I always say this wrong. I cannot pronounce this word. I always want to say sheath, but that's not what it is. I always say it wrong. Y'all got me. Jack of Diamonds. So this is going to be a story card for everybody, and then we'll get a zodiac card for everybody. And then I'll be back in a little bit, y'all, but I want to leave you all hanging. What am I doing? Losing my mind over here. 10. Someone opened the door. Ten, Jack of Diamonds. Cutting, swift repercussions, accidents, danger, removal. Remember, we're in Mercury retrograde, guys. We're in a lot of retrograde, guys. In a tale of the husband, in the tale of the husband who was to mind the house, a husband harangues his wife. He tells her he can do what she does, but she can't do his job. So the wife goes out to work in the fields, leaving her husband behind to be the housewife. I did not see this going this way at all. While she accomplishes her tasks, her husband has a series of accidents and disasters that include a cow hanging from a cow hanging from a rope. The wife has to act swiftly to correct all the mistakes, but the mishaps that have already occurred can only be remedied. There is no way to rectify the damage done. So pay attention to the imminent danger that this card points towards. The sheath is swift and sharp. Don't put yourself in harm's way if you can avoid it. Pay attention to nearby cards to determine how to best deal with the misfortunes heading your way. The husband learned his lesson the hard way, and you can alleviate the problem simply by staying alert to what lies in front of this card. Okay. So we get a card for everybody, and we'll see what lies in front of that card for you. We'll do this one. That was funny. I didn't see. I guess she had to use that to cut the rope. Definitely a cord-cutting message in that, huh? Let go of the mishaps. Let's go with the mistakes. Don't be too gloaty because your husband tore up the house. Oh, Rihanna, I know you got to be finding that card particularly funny. I've always said that, though. House chores are they're like, what do you do all day? I'm like, just would like you to go in your mind and think about when the last time you actually cleaned the toilet. Like, do you think these things magically just happened all by themselves? They don't mean to. That's the thing. My grandmother had such a thing, right? That this is old school generations, right? My grandmother was in charge. My grandfather does whatever my grandmother asks him to do within reason, right? But her thing with my grandfather is she calls them stupid hairy men. She goes, men they don't understand certain things. And she's just so accepting of it. To a point. I mean, she calls them stupid hairy men, but she just and that's why we love them, My grandparents were very much tool time. That was the kind of neighborhoods that they raised us in. All right, so cards to go along with the story. Here you go. Aries, Judgment. Most of the judgments are mostly your own in your head. Taurus, Seven of Swords reversed. Be careful about being sneaky. Gemini, Ten of Wands reversed. Carrying a lot of burdens here. Cancer, watch out for a deceiving connection. A lot of reversals. Well, I guess it's cutting cords and stuff. Scorpio, Knight of Swords. Don't be too quick to be Captain Save a Hoe. Virgo, Temperance, balancing out what's spirit, what's intuition, what's ego, what's needed in the physical, what's going on in the spiritual. Libra, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, and this jumped out for you too. Queen of Wands. So you got a lot of passion and a lot of worry. Scorpio, Ace of Wands. Third eye on fire in that one. Keep following that. Sagittarius, the High Priestess. Right, maintain those connections to source. Capricorn, Six of Wands. Reversed. Be mindful of how you act in a defeat. Aquarius. Knight of Wands reversed. Be careful when the court cards are in reverse, because that is definitely, that's toxic feminine, toxic masculine energy, right? So you got to be mindful of that. Don't play into that, and don't let people flip you into that. That's for everybody. Pisces, Nine of Swords reversed. I actually like that this one's reversed. Yes, definitely. Don't let people make you become the drama queen. I hate that. I hate that. All right, y'all. Whew. You get one. This is the intuitive tarot deck my girl Sarah makes, that I'm not tangled. You get one of these for the day for everybody. And I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta go walk these dogs. I gotta get some energy going, man. Let's see what you guys got going on. Oh. Ooh. All right, y'all. If you guys carry off into your day and think about it, right? Oh, hit my microphone there. Get guide and trust. Trust your guides. Trust your guides. They're pointing you in the right direction. Right. I love this one with the wind. I also like this card when I get it too, because of the way it says in there. Right? It says Venus in there. Maybe look up where your Venus is in your charts too. Mine's in Pisces, by the way. All right, y'all. I'm going to go burn off some of this caffeine and the shakes and reset my energy, and then I'm going to come back and probably record on all signs and then load it for y'all. So they'll be up later this afternoon. All right. I love you guys. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. Thank you, Oddball, for letting me read you this morning. You guys are a lot of fun. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.